Hello everybody, this is my Luxe Hiking Gear Minipeak XL. I've had this tent for about 10 months now, and here comes the review. The tent comes in a nice stuffed sack of ample size that is labeled and easily identified. Included are 8 Y-shaped stakes that are 7.5 inches long. Each stake has the company name engraved into it and comes with a high visibility cord tied into a loop for easy retrieval. Weighing 0.57 ounces apiece, all 8 stakes weigh 4.56 ounces. Also included is the 10-inch by 14-inch stove jack at 2.8 ounces. This is the basic package: the tent, the stakes, and the stove jack. And currently, as of November 16th, 2020, this costs $189. Pitching this tent is fast and easy. It can be done with a minimum of 4 stakes and a pole. For a proper pitch, I've found it's easiest to make sure that both of the doors are closed. The tent can be stretched too far if the doors are open. Lay the tent out loosely in a square. Get the corners as close to 90 degrees as you can and loosely stake them out. The corner stakeout points are made of webbing that is adjustable. These should be loose at this stage. Once the corners are staked out, insert the pole. The tent does not come with a pole. It must be purchased separately. I used the 163 model, made out of T9 aircraft grade aluminum, and it breaks down to 16 inches and has a range of 3.5 feet to 5 foot 3 inches, 110 through 163 centimeters. Now that the tent is pitched, go around the tent and tighten the corners. And the tent does have a loop up here to pitch the tent without the pole, if that's something that you'd like to try. I've never done it, so I can't say how well it works. That's something I'm going to have to try one of these days. Now there's 2 more guy out points on each solid wall. I'm going to go out and stake those down right now. Now I say each solid wall because these guy outs are only on the sides that don't have doors. These are reinforced with some plastic as well, and the guy out points are easily adjustable with line locks. The tent comes with 8 stakes, and so far we've used 6. The last 2 are for the doors. And that's that. It's such an easy tent to pitch. This thing is ready to go. The Minipeak XL is a 3-person, pyramid-shaped, 4-season modular tent system. In its most basic form, it's a single wall, floorless teepee. The Minipeak XL is made out of 68 denier polyurethane coated ripstop polyester. The tent is 5 foot 2 inches at the peak and 8 foot 2 inches by 8 foot 8 inches at the base, and weighs 2.9 pounds. The stitching appears to be consistent and well done, and the panel seams are folded over and then reinforced with additional material on the inside of the tent. The zippers are of high quality, and I've never had an issue with them, not yet. The zippers have always been smooth and easy for me to use. There's 2 Velcro points, and each door panel can be rolled up and easily held in place with a clip and attachment loop. At the peak of the tent, there are 2 large vents that help increase airflow. These vents do not have any bug mesh, they are wide open. Depending on the door configuration that you want to use dictates which door you want to stake down. So I've got the right side staked down now, which allows me to open up the left. The tent has nice tie-out points right here to hold the door back, which is nice. If I want to open this door up, one of my favorite things about this tent is all the options and configurations that these doors allow. So let's talk about that for a bit. One is just like this. Both panels open on this side, both closed on that side. This configuration gives you a nice open view up front. It's nice and wide and open, and you can sit back here and be pretty well protected on 3 sides. Or, if I choose, I can close the side here and temporarily interrupt this program for some dog love. Jugga boy, huh? Yes, I know. Now, this configuration gives you protection on 3.5 sides. That's the only panel that's open right there. I could lay my stuff down this way, lay my stuff down this way, however I feel, whatever the terrain allows. That's the beauty of it. Now this allows a lot of airflow. I'm protected on this side, but I've also got a nice little three-sided den right here that I can just huddle up into, and it's still nice and open, good ventilation. And the same is true, of course, for the other side. You can just switch it over depending on weather conditions, slope, the terrain you're dealing with. This also zips down quite a ways, which is pretty nice. And my personal favorite configuration, when the conditions allow, is wide open. Both doors wide open. This tent is now, all of a sudden, much more tarp-like. Now here's a really cool feature of this tent. This is one of the accessories. This is a winter inner tent. It's breathable, 68 denier polyester with a waterproof tub. It also has mesh for ventilation at the top. On the outer corner, we have this little attachment point. Each corner of the tent comes with one of these clips so that you can set this tent up in any configuration you need to. This attaches to the stake for the door. Reinforced corners. I don't know what they put in there, but a piece of plastic, polymer, something. It'll take some stress. On the inside of the tent, there are these attachment clips on the walls. Those are so you can set up the inner. There's also some at the top. Everything needed to pitch the inner is already in place. It's a pretty slick, well thought out system. Now we have a double wall tent. The inner tent zips down the middle, creating two door flaps. Both flaps can be rolled up and clipped off to the side, creating a nice wide opening. The bathtub walls are 4 inches, and there are mesh pockets on each end of the tent. Weighing 1.54 pounds, with a floor plan of 3.9 feet wide by 7.5 feet long, there's plenty of room in there. Luxe also offers a summertime inner with a floor and bug mesh. I don't have that one yet. But as you can see, it's extremely versatile and can fit a lot of people's needs. This tent, I've used it in snowstorms, I've had it in hail, I've had it in pouring rain, I've had it in all kinds of conditions. What's up, chicken? This tent has never let me down, not a single hiccup, nothing. It's been great. This is a really, really good solo tent as far as I'm concerned. They say that it's a 3-person tent. I wouldn't want to stuff 3 people in there. That would not be very comfortable for me. 2 people in gear, you could do it, definitely. 1 person in a wood stove, max. Like having 2 people in a wood stove in here in the wintertime would suck. It would be very tight. By installing the stove jack and the addition of a wood stove, you now have a hot tent, and hot tents are awesome. After 1 winter season of use, this is the condition of my stove jack. Now another really cool accessory for this tent system is the bathtub sleeping floor. This is a bathtub ground sheet that connects into the stakes that are already there. Pretty cool. The tub floor is made out of 75 denier PU coated polyester. The dimensions are 3.1 feet by 7.3 feet with 3.5 inch walls and weighs 10.5 ounces. And that's that, guys. As easy as it was to set up, it's even easier to break down. I'm so happy with this tent that I went out and bought this one, the Mega Horn 3 4-person. I'll tell you all about this some other time. It's windy and getting dark. Rain is coming. So I apologize for the wind and all the noise, but hopefully I said everything I needed to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope that this helps you guys out a little bit. Drop some comments, let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you guys later. Get outside, do something cool, because it's good in the woods.